The Italian Schumann Resonance is very active right now. The general Schumann Resonance, we're going to get into that. And of course, we're going to talk about some solar activity, 3i Atlas stuff, and many more. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm back at it again with another update. How's everybody doing? On the Italian Schumann Resonance, Communa Station. Um, we got definitely some big red lines here. Those are pretty intense. And we're going to keep on going and did it, boom. So on the bottom left, we have very odd activity, right? We're getting this massive red coloring and there's some green here. So this is pretty moderate activity if I'm not mistaken. And on the right, we have some weird stuff going on here. Very weird activity. You know, this is how it's normally supposed to look, but then a lot of weird stuff going on the charts, you know. And this is, of course, in Cassina, Italy. The left chart is Etna. This is the magnetic field, so things are definitely getting pretty awkward right now. Definitely some unusual activity. And then this is very weird if you pay attention on December 1st. This was at Garonne, the magnetic field. There was a weird thing there in the middle, if you guys see it. It just looks so weird. I don't know what it is. Um, Very odd activity. Going to the general Schumann resonance, let's give it a refresh. Almost December 3rd. Massive integration lines. So we were getting around 3 hertz or so. This white line of energy from hour 23 all the way to hour 10. And then now we're starting to get vertical spikes December 3rd. So we are definitely getting some activity. I don't know how intense, but I will keep you updated if it gets pretty severe. Um, Definitely some energy coming in. So apparently there's no noteworthy activity. Let's take a look at the real-time solar activity. And looking at the sun right now, massive coronal hole. This was a trans-equatorial coronal hole. December 3rd, as you can see. Image 1938, my favorite image. Um, there doesn't seem to be any coronal holes upcoming. Um, but that was a massive coronal hole. That was a trans-equatorial. Right underneath it, it looks like a weird thing. I don't know what I'm looking at the bottom. Right underneath it, it looks like some sort of diamond thing. I don't even know. All the way to the left, so much activity, and that's where all these sunspots are at. As they're growing larger and larger, we're gonna have to see, what happens. This is very intense. No massive solar flares since the X class. Taking a look at the sunspot regions, this is getting active. This one is getting really active right now. So very interesting enough, it looks larger, but the chance of it having an X class has actually gone down, which is quite interesting. I guess that's good, right? We definitely have a lot of stuff going on. However, 4299 has gone up, so the chance of having an M or X has gone up a lot. Um, Keep looking. There's still a chance for this one to have an X class. 10% is definitely, definitely still a lot. Not many CMEs, but on 12.1, there's been about 10 of them, which is insane. This is the latest CME. Not the greatest. Yeah, not the greatest. This one was intense. This is on 12.1. This might have been, yeah, that might have been the, what were they called? The X class. I don't know. That was a pretty, that was a pretty tough one. On Monday, December 1st, that was a trans-equatorial one. Let's take a look at this image. So you can just see the left side. So that's a bright region. Look at all this. Look at that. That is insane. All that on the left, you kind of get that highlight of all these solar flares and whatnot. All that activity. All right, I think that's that. Um, Okay, so something interesting we notice is that the sunward anti-tail of Three Eye Atlas, he's questioning, is it composed of a swarm of objects here, and the chances of it becoming alien tech is looking higher and higher. Energy per unit mass is conserved constant in trajectories shaped by the sun's gravity. However, oh boy, the trajectory of Three Eye Atlas has a slightly smaller gravitational binding energy because of its reduced effective mass of the sun. Yeah, I mean, you could really look into this. A large swarm of objects would have a much larger surface area than that of 3A Atlas, even if it's the total mass in them is a small fraction of it. So very interesting here. Um, if the anti-tail is indeed associated with a swarm of non-evaporating objects around it, there's the interesting question is what else is the nature of these objects? Are they rocky fragments or something else? So again, pretty big stuff right here from Ivy Loeb. Earthquakes, something interesting, a 5.6, the biggest one we had in 24 hours, and that was in Fiji. There's been quite a lot of earthquakes there, believe it or not. There's also been some stuff in Japan as well, and I think America. There's been something in Redwood. I don't know that place, and yeah, Kenwood. Oh my bad. So yeah, there'll be some activity going on. I do hope everybody's doing good. I'm so thankful and grateful for everyone who's been watching. There's going to be a lot of snowstorms and things like that going on that within what the next 8 days or so. A lot of big snow forecast for northeast of United States. So be careful. And I wanted you guys to know definitely go out there, do something that makes you happy. Go out there. Don't just um, I know it's cold, it's winter, but try to get out there, do things, be active, move the body. It helps out throughout these ascension periods because many people really go through it. So, overall, of course, um, get out there, move, ground, lay against a tree, do something, right? Be active, get out there. Um, yoga is good. I know people make fun of it, but like it's actually good. Doing some stretches, jumping, moving, it's very good. Hydrate. Um, Continue to take care of yourself because it's important. Super thankful for everyone who's watching, and good night or good morning. I gotta go to sleep. Thank you.